Good evening. I thought I'd bring you in this early because just to show you evidence that I did decide to take on this corn harvest. But as you can see, it's not overly late in the early evening, 6 minutes past 5, but the sun is going down over the back there. Absolutely beautiful. It's got very dark pretty quick, but yeah, decided to do the harvesting contract. We're almost there. I'm hoping we get quite a bit left over, which would be nice. That is the aim. So I will be collecting 35,800, 91% complete. By the time we deliver this load, etc., it'll boost that up a bit more. Now, we are using our own equipment. Just two things to let you know quickly, and then I will see you in the morning in December. I did pay £5 to increase the capacity on these guys, so 30,000 litres each, so we're hauling 60,000 litres of corn each time. That is our filthy harvester there, and I did lease a header, and that is a tall height control header, just to make the job a little bit quicker. And that is that guy. That's 12 meters wide. I know it's a John Deere one, but hey ho. But that's where we're at. I will see you in the morning and find out how much corn we got left. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, we are now into December and it is snowing. I'm hoping it's going to clear up though. 1 PM should be, so I can't see that it's going to lay between now and then, so that's good, all well and good. A couple of things to mention. Hopefully you've seen the clip of me on the corn harvesting contract on this huge great field. Still showing corn. That should show. Oh wow, they're putting corn back in there. They've been busy overnight. That was quick. Yes, anyway, you saw the video. I spoke about the trailers and equipment, etc., so I won't go through that again. But we did end up with 33,149 litres of corn, which was awesome. I was starting to get a little bit worried because I can't remember what percentage we got to delivering, and I thought, oh, when's it going to end? And I literally came back, did not even a strip with the harvester, and it just come up, contract finished, and I was like, yes, all this that is left is ours. So there we are. I think we probably will go for that TMR building, just because I want to use it and just do something a little bit different. What else over here? We do have, that looks tiny, doesn't it? Do have the telehandler now at the farm, so I've borrowed it. I've bought the big bag handler as part of the CSZ pack, just because I think it'd be easy to handle pallets, bales and things like that. And it needed a weight really on it, because I was trying to carry 2 pallets from the store, which leads me on to telling you another thing. I'll go into landscaping mode because it would be quicker. But a little tidy up over here with the telehandler, the seed bags. We did have some fertilizer at the shop, which I used to do the potato field, because that needed another coat, so I bought that over. I am rocking a nice hoodie and woolly hat setup though. And what else did I need to tell you? Oh, I also bought another pallet of sunflowers and chucked it in there, because we run out of sunflowers, if you remember, and that has been working through the night. It's actually run out of sorghum now, so it did only use, well, less than half the pallet of sunflowers, but it's run out of sorghum. But it has produced over 12,000 more litres of pig food, so that was pretty good. But I think what we'll do now is we'll just use our own ingredients from our fields in there and see what we can do with that. But the plan is for today, and I know you wouldn't be doing this at this time of year in real life, but we are going to get some hay bales on the go. So yeah, I know it's a bit odd, but otherwise I'm gonna have to skip right through to sort of like springtime, and that's not really gonna be happening. And also, which I think we will go to now, is put some fertilizer on the sorghum field. Let's just make sure I don't crash. Let's get over here and top this up first, and then I'll show you. Oh, we've got a snowman on the farm. Wow. I'm still not sure what to do with this shed, if I'm honest, because it could be quite handy to store pallets and big bags like we're doing now. That's if we go down that route. I'm still undecided whether to buy or place down a sort of buy point silo. Yay, we got a snowman. Brilliant. I'll tell you another thing I've been thinking about as well, is there's supposed to be 100 collectibles on here. Now I'm assuming they're going to be the wooden toys from Elm Creek. I haven't seen any. I've never come across any on my map tour. I haven't seen any on our playthroughs. They normally are in your face, aren't they, those wooden toys, because I guess there's so many of them to collect. But I haven't seen any. So I presume there is some on here. And I was just going to pick them up if we come across them as we go. They're only worth 1,000 normally. So yeah, this is what we'll be mowing in a bit. But yeah, I just thought it was a bit odd. I haven't seen any yet. Normally literally just walk out your front door and you're faced with about 80 of them. Oh, I don't know what to do with this, because I am going to struggle to see where we've been. I don't think it's going to show up on that, is it? Because we're not precision farming. Well, I think maybe we could do a headland round. Our money as well has gone down a fair bit, because after all that harvest I repaired everything and then washed everything, so that cost a fair bit for the harvester and the tractor, and obviously buying the weight for the back of the telehandler. I also put a worker on here because it's needed rolling, and again was struggling to see where I'd been because it was getting dark and the textures were, you know, pretty similar to seeding and rolling. So I did a lap round, managed to do that, and then set a worker going up and down that way, which I'm quite tempted to do with this actually. And then we could probably go and start the mowing, couldn't we? Yeah, I think we will. Let's... Oh, no fill found. There is a field there, thank you very much. Let's get them going. Why is that saying that? We're not even on that field, are we? We're here. Right, let's go forward a little bit more then. Until we actually... Probably because I was still in the area that we've just done. So now... Yes. I think it was because I was still back this way. So, I don't know what they're going to do at the top there, but we will see. If anything needs touching up towards the end, we can do. I think what we'll do as well is I'm going to do the little meadow field first. We'll make some hay. I'm interested to see how many bales we get off of that. And then make a decision on how much of our big grass field we kind of use for other things. Right, I've just realised I've got the front weight on. Let's put that down here somewhere like that. Yeah, because I'm kind of thinking of maybe splitting that big grass field up, do some hay and some silage. Obviously we do have silage already in storage just behind this shed where we are now, and I've been thinking a lot, guys. I know it's bad and that it's dangerous, but I've also been thinking of just making a couple of little renovations to the farm. Now I said a while ago about, whoa, let's go that way. Said a little while ago about getting rid of that shed where the fertilizer and seeds are, and I've also talked about this bit of decoration which is over here. But now I'm kind of thinking, and I know it might seem a little bit cheaty, but I really don't think we need all of these bunker silos here. There's two of, they are huge. I mean, at the minute we're not even doing that, but we could do if we go down that route. Maybe sort of chaff some corn up and things like that. But I'm thinking maybe getting rid of one of these. 125 grand for that one and that one. I think in theory this one would be the better one to get rid of, because this has all got like a wall built in behind this shed, and it kind of fits quite well. So if we got rid of that one, that will open up that area, and also maybe this as well, and then probably might keep that shed. I know I said we've got tons of shed space on here, which we have, but we'll see. But I think we might do that at some point, maybe this episode, and then I think we're going to get a couple of sort of productions going, I think. And I will talk about them when we kind of come to that part of the demolition area of that. Right, so let's cut this grass in the middle of winter. Yeah, obviously you wouldn't be doing this in real life, but this isn't real life. I mean, I do have to sometimes tell myself that it's not real life, this game, because it's easy to get carried away with it. But this should give us a decent amount of hay bales. And then once this has been done, then this field is definitely going to get ploughed up and redone. Probably may keep it grass, because I think we're going to need quite a bit of grass for silage and hay, obviously, if we're getting cows. I would like to try and get cows as soon as possible, but at the minute it's looking more likely that we're going to go for pigs, because we're getting their feed a little bit quicker, I think. But I really wanted to go for cows first. But to be fair, we probably could, from the hay of this, it's going to get us going, isn't it? Especially if we do some renovating and put down that TMR production, which will probably mean our little mixer will be made redundant. Mind you, saying that, we could keep it. Oh, we'll see, because I'm thinking tipping up in that cow barn. I think the roof is pretty high. I think our trailers will be okay with it. Right, let's carry on. But it is a little bit dark, so I do apologise if this is a dark episode. Not in that way, but You know what I mean, the lighting. In fact, we are quite close to 1 PM now because I've got it on ×5, so it could actually stop in a second. I'm going to check how our worker's doing as well. I think we'll get to the end here and we'll have a look. That's the only trouble with the workers though, you do end up spending a fair bit of money on them. I know obviously we have to pay for them, so they've missed a little bit there. That's not too bad, I can finish that off. What are they actually doing now though? Okay, they're coming down like that, that's fine. There we go. So they should be done in a second. I'm going to carry on with this. Let's just get that little bit. I'll probably bring you back in when we're ready to start doing a little bit of tedding, which again I know is very random, but it's the job that we need to do. Right, so that is that field done. I think what we'll do is grab the tedder. I'm just going to go and repair these mowers because I think those ones haven't been done. I'm pretty sure when you load into the map in new farmer mode with all your equipment, it all needs a bit of repair. But we haven't done these ones, so we'll just pop our nose in there, leave the engine running. So yeah, 295 for that one, 150, this is where all your money goes. And the Landini 60 already. I only repaired that last night. Terrible. Right, the mowers, I will probably leave them. I was going to leave them out because I think we are going to use them again, aren't we? So we'll pop the front one down like that, and we'll pop this one down like that. That will do, because I want to see how much we're going to get off of this field in terms of hay. We'll grab our weight again and then hook up to our tedder. Just out of interest, how much is our going to be worth? That's going to be worth over 30 grand. So interesting. There's no point keeping equipment if we're not really going to be using it. That's why I did what I did at the very start. Right. Let's get this guy out. And around. So we haven't done any hay yet, which is good. I'm not quite sure how much we get off of this field, but time will tell, won't it? It's very wintry day, isn't it? Obviously. Right, off we go. Oh, I didn't realise we were up on the path there. Or the track, should I say. It's not a path. Hopefully we'll be able to rake all this in and collect it okay, or bale it. That's what we'll be doing. And obviously because we have tedded it and turned it into hay, it will bale as hay. Because that's the only problem, unless there is a function on that baler, but I remember the fast bale, the Vicon fast bale, if you were wanting to just bale grass, you couldn't, it would just wrap it. I'm assuming it's the same on that guy. But yeah, here we go. I think once we've got a few bales up, we probably will be in a position to get that TMR building place down and then get some TMR on the go. We are obviously going to need straw as well for the animals for the bedding though. That is the only problem, because we'll be using straw for TMR and for their bedding, so that's not going to last very long. Obviously we can put down some crops where we are going to get straw. Oat would be pretty good because that grows quite fast. I was thinking about maybe getting some chickens on the go as well, because especially if we're clearing room on this farm. I know there is chickens on the map. There's a farm there, that's just both of those are pigs, and down here I think it's chickens and sheep. But that is 507,000 to buy that, and I really don't think we're going to be in a position to get that anytime soon. Right, we're almost finished, and then we'll go and grab the windrower. Again, I may leave the tedder out because, well, we'll see. I mean, we're not going to get a huge amount off of this field. It'd be interesting to see exactly how much. And then I'll make a decision on what we're going to do. I've got a rough idea, depending on the outcome. Great demand at debris crusher. That's got to be just stones though, isn't it? Surely. Yes. Not a bad price if you had some, but right, I'm going to put that in there for now. That's still undercover, isn't it? And we'll grab the windrower. I quite like this windrow actually. It's base game one, isn't it? It's a pretty good one. Oh, if we hook up to it, it'll be handy. And try not to crash into our... Oh, I've knocked the broom over. Dear oh dear. Oh, I didn't check. We're in a new month. I didn't check to see who the employee of the month is. I think we'll try and do that as a regular thing, just for stupidness. Let's have a quick look. Probably the same pictures. Oh no, it's a different one. He's a good lad, look. He's putting some straw or mucking out or something. Right, let's get back to business. Okay. Unfold. I'm going to start about here, I think. And we'll get this all rowed up so the baler can come in and do its job. Okay, last little bit here. I'll do something like that, that'll do. So let's turn that off, fold that up. And go and grab our baler for the moment of truth. I'm going to make sure I've got it on the biggest Bales. Should be already on that setting, I think. And then we can grab the loading thingamajig, Bale loading trailer. That one there is what I'm trying to get at. Again, I might put this in this shed, so it's not necessarily a shift around of equipment, but it just might be a bit easier to get it in there, he says, as he snakes all over the place. Right. Baler is in here. And another thing is the loading wagon there. How much of that is going to be used, I don't know. Because it would be very, very nice to keep on doing the Bales, just for the fact we've got one of these guys here for storage. That's what's swaying it for me, doing the Bales. Otherwise I probably would just pick it up as loose. So yeah, we've got a little bit in here as well. Let's just double check by putting that on. We are on, no, we're on 125, so we want it on 180. And yeah, 180. We'll unfold while we're here. Starting to get a little bit dark already, but it's not a problem, because if we have to sleep through into December the 2nd, that's fine. But I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be, because I may do a couple of little bits as a time lapse, but we'll see. But where we're sort of into winter, I mean, if we wake up December the 2nd and the snow has settled, or in January, then that is going to be putting a complete dampener on doing any field work. Right, so these guys, what are these going to be at? 7.5, same as the snow. They're going to be 8. No, they're going to be 8.5. No, they're going to be 9. 9,000 litres. Wow. And the other good thing really using that TMR building is we won't have to let's get some lights on the go. That's bad, we're putting lights on at 2:45 p.m. Yeah, the other thing is we won't have to kind of guess and judge the feed mixer where you would by, you know, the total capacity of the feed mixer I'm trying to get at, and then working out how many bales of this you need, how many of that, and we could literally just chuck it all in that TMR building and then off we go. But they are going to be pretty expensive, the buildings. When I'm in the menu to put down that TMR thing, I'm going to show you something, because I was doing a map tour the other day and I thought, do you know what, that would be pretty cool to use that on my Carpathian countryside let's play, if we are going down the route of cows, which obviously we are going to because they're on the farm and we're getting lots of milk. So like I say, when we come to the stage of doing that, I'm going to show you what I'm on about. But I mean, what have we got? I haven't really been counting. I think we've got 2 or 3 I think. Not bad, not bad at all. We are almost done. I don't know if we've got enough. I think we probably have actually got enough to make one more bale. Yeah, I think so. Although this doesn't go all the way down to the end, does it? Come on, you can do it. I don't think we're going to make it. Please make it. Oh wow, that's so close. Yes. Oh no, that's not that. It's the first chamber, isn't it? Oh man. Oh well, because that will be used on the other field. So if we have a quick look, 12 bales off of here of, let's just double check, yeah, 12 bales produced in this session. I turn that off. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Obviously them being 9,000 litres, wasn't it? That's quite a lot of hay. So let's go and get those picked up. I'm going to just, again, put this down somewhere. In fact, let's drive through into here and dump it off here. Like so. We'll grab hold of the trailer. I probably will have to put the help menu on for this because I always get a little bit confused with these guys, whether they're turned on properly or not. So it's in the transporting position, which it should be. I'm wondering, because that TMR production does accept bales, I'm wondering if we could just load them straight off of here into the trigger. We'll try that, I think. So we'll pick these up and then we'll do a bit of, oh, that is, perhaps I was in the actual, okay, what's going on here? is that not working? What am I doing? I'm missing the trick somewhere. Right, I'm not sure what's happening here. Not that one, that one. We've got this guy. 28 bales, 125 to 180 centimetres. Why would it not pick those up? Tell you what, that was still coming up with the... That was as if we had the baler still attached, wasn't it? It was coming up with the bell counter. Right, what is going on here? Why am I not able to pick these up? Operating position, transport position. Right, I need to work this out, guys. Bear with. Right, I am not sure what is going on here because it won't even pick these silage bales up. I've just brought them all out here and I thought maybe it's because I can't remember if the bales were still on their edge like that or on their sides when we wrapped them, but it's not even picking them up like that, so I've no idea what has happened. I'm a little bit annoyed. I don't know if anyone knows what's going on. Maybe I'm doing something stupid again as normal, but we've got the telehandler out. But what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this guy, I think, first of all. So it's going to give us 7,395. That makes that a nice area like that. Yeah, see, that is part of that bunker silo setup, so it would remove that if we did get rid of that one. So I'm kind of thinking we go for this guy. Now this is going to give us quite a bit of money, guys, but I'm going to invest it back into some things, and obviously you want to get animals as well, so I'm going to sell that one. And we also need to do this to get rid of those. Now they're not worth anything, but it's just to get rid of those markers like so, and then that wall stays there now, so that looks pretty good still, doesn't it? But that gives us a huge area to do what we want with. Now the other production that I was talking about is going to be this guy, which is the factory bottled milk. So we just put milk in and it, well, bottles it, and then we can sell that. If we go onto here, and where's milk normally? There. Now that's showing at a rough top price of 1,360. Good, lovely. But if we scroll down to here, keep going till we find bottle milk, already that's at 3.5 grand, and it tops out at 3,888. Have I said enough eights or said too many? But you can see there. So that's pretty good. That is a definite profit to be had there. Now I'm thinking, whilst we do have the money, shall we put both of them down now? Right, let's have a look at this guy first. So that's not going to take up a lot of room at all. We need access to that pipe there, and also to tip in there. So this guy could probably go here, you know. Or we could keep the productions this side. How big is the other one I just showed you? Was it further back, or was it? There it is. Oh, that's a little bit bigger, but we do have all that space. So what have we got there? We've got a trigger where the pallets appear, that there, and then that, which we don't necessarily need to get round to. So that is a bit of a slope there, isn't it? But we should be good. That would probably work there. Like 70 grand, that's pretty flat. Should we go for that there? Well, we've done it now. We've done it now. Or I have. Shouldn't blame you guys. And then, like I say, we could go for that there, because probably be better that way round actually, because we need to get the bales into there. Should be able to drive all the way around there and collect from that pipe as well. And that would leave that area for something else if we did go for a little chicken coop. Again, I'm not going to get too carried away, but yes, I mean something like that. Wow, that's holds 720 chickens, that. But I mean, there's this guy, that's huge. I mean, that probably would have fitted along there, but I don't want to be going down that route, and that's quite expensive. But something to think about. 360 chickens would be okay. These guys, they don't open up, doesn't use up too much room, does it? Tuck it in that corner, plenty of room to get round. Yeah, something like that. Right, so we will stop going on Snowy and get things done and moving. We will put a little bit in of this TMR production. I am going to have to work out what is actually going on with that bale loader, but like I say, if you guys have experienced that or I am doing something wrong, please let me know. I'll pop that down there. 65, that's quite expensive. So we probably have spent a little bit more there than what we did by selling off the bunker silo. So it's not like we've given ourselves loads of money and we're not, you know, we're just gonna be rich. We have invested it into productions that we would like. I am not making much sense. Let's try this out. I'm not too worried about landscaping yet. I can sort that out further down the line. Keep the help menu on just for a second because I want to make sure I'm doing things right. Wow, good. That took that. So, I thought those silage bales were 7,500, so we've gained a little bit of silage. I'm not going to complain about that. We'll just have a look. We'll grab, let's chuck a straw bale out. The thing we're going to have to watch for is the actual capacities, because obviously, yes, we do have a lot of straw. We'll chuck 2 out for now. I know that's a silly amount, but I don't want to be going too mad because we're going to need some of that straw for bedding, like I said, and hopefully this won't require too much straw. Now, is this telehandler going to be able to handle 2 of these? We did get a weight for there. Yes, it will. Awesome. I think if that is broken, I can't understand why it's not working, but if it's not going to work, I think we might have to get another one. So that's took those. Let's grab a couple of hay ones. I nearly said straw then, but we are starting to lose light. I think we'll do this and I'll get that production up and running. We'll see how quick it is. I think it is pretty rapid. And then I will finish off chucking all these in. I'll have to make a decision on the straw, I think. The silage and the hay. they can all go in, that doesn't matter. We desperately need to use all of those. Well, not desperately, but we are going to be using all those, I should say. Let's see if we can grab another one without causing any dramas. Something like that. Good. I think 3 bales would be too much, but I probably will try it off camera. But I really want to sort out that bale loader. I'm wondering if I came out of the game and come back in, it might sort itself out. I probably will do that. I'll save and progress. But if it's not working, I might have to swap that out for something else. I think that is actually the only auto load one I've actually got installed at the minute as well, so that's a bit annoying. Right, that's that done. So let's pop that down there, turn the lights off. Good job I brought that up, wasn't it, really? Oh, there's a spanner there. I think there's a door here. You can also put a milk extension on this, but I'm yet to see what that milk building over there actually holds. So yeah, we've not even scratched the surface on those, have we? But I mean, I may not even get it going, to be honest with you, because it might run out before I could even get it stocked up. But let's jump into here. Get off of me, ridiculous trailer. We'll grab some corn. Oh, there's Dusty. Steady on. Good to see you in the yard again. That's twice now. I think you might be getting the hang of it. We'll just grab one trailer for now. We'll get some lights on as well. Drop that back one off. Grab some corn. Be interesting to see what the capacity is on this. I think the corn was the least required, wasn't it? So corn, there's going to be some left in there because we've got 30,000 litres now. But we've still got 85 grand. But my only fear is we're not selling off crops. I've got all these crops we've got left over from contracts. We're actually using them for things. That's my only concern because we're not making money that way. But I'm quite excited about the possibility of this milk. Right, we'll tip that in there. And then we'll have a quick look at the capacities. But again, I don't think this is even going to... No, it has moved a fair bit. Wow, that's going to hold a lot, isn't it? And do quite a bit. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys, for that episode. I'll have to sort out these bales. Like I say, the silage and hay, I'm going to tip all of them into there. Yeah, and then go from there. The straw, I'll work out a sort of decent amount that we can do. Yeah, it's a bit baffling, that. A bit annoyed me, that has, because we know it definitely picked up those silage bales and it won't even pick them up, so very angry. But I hope you have all enjoyed the episode, guys. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be fantastic. Don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.